guys, so hopping straight into the action because I didn't leave a part for an intro, I apologize, but here is my prep. Read that from right to left. The nails I'll be using, these are the Extreme Tapered Coffin from Nail Couture. And into my glitters, I have these holographic butterflies are a free gift from some AliExpress glitter, and then the purple ones are from Nail Couture from earlier this year, maybe last year. These are some butterflies from an AliExpress grid, and then in the upper right corner, those are from Femi's glitter from her McCart collaboration. And then I have a little shard mixture. I mixed several different colors in here. I don't really remember what these were, but I mean, you just look up shards. And then I have this mermaid powder that came from probably Born Pretty store from a while ago. I didn't actually end up using that. And then the silver one is from AliExpress. And then for my nail filler, I've got the Cover Beige from Mia Secret as my nail bed color. And then these two colors are from Valentino from the Flower Pastel collection, I believe. They do have names. I'll leave them in the description box. And then this is out of a Saviland kit that I got off Amazon. It was their Spring Summer Colors collection. And then some rhinestones. I've really been loving this random rhinestone placement thing. So yeah, I'll be doing that in this set today. And getting into it, I'm just filling the nail with some base gel and then laying my butterflies down into it. I kind of wanted to, I don't know, each nail kind of had a different look. Some of them I only used holographic, and then the other ones I kind of put the iridescent ones sparsely in there, but I was just kind of eyeballing it to see what looked pretty. This was really just butterflies and glitter. But I'm going through and putting some of the shards in between the butterflies there. And then I take my little pin light and just put a little bit of pressure on those bigger pieces to make sure that they actually cure into the gel, so that when you go to put your acrylic down, that doesn't seep in front of your glitter and obscure them. It kind of ruins it, makes them look muddy. So you want those glitters to be fully visible from the bottom, top, front of the nail. And then you see I made a little mess here trying to handle these tiny little jars with long nails. Yeah, accidents can happen, so I'm trying not to waste that I spilled. And then on to filling the nail. I decided that I wanted that green color, so I always go from the tip to the cuticle. It just keeps your lines blended and keeps it from getting too bulky or setting before you have a chance to put it onto your nail, because unlike polygel, you actually have to work a little bit faster. Because, I mean, of course it's not going to set in like, 10 seconds or whatever, but still, you want it to be wet enough that it'll actually adhere to your nail. So I always do the cuticle last. But yeah, I'm fading some of this blue into there, and then you just set it onto the nail. And that's what I love about the acrylic method of the lazy girl method, is because you always have a chance to kind of fix it in case you put it on crooked, which I have been known to do. But you saw there, just in case the nail doesn't stick to your plate, you can just pop it off, put a little bit more acrylic in, and try again. And then I go underneath, clean that underside so no acrylic is overlapping onto my skin. And then I also clean the sidewalls and the cuticles if needed. And usually by then, it's pretty stiff, but you still don't want to like bang it against anything. But yeah, I'm going on to the other nails. You see in here, I'm using some of those larger holographic butterflies, and then we're putting some of the iridescent ones in between there. And then same thing, I go in and fill the empty space with the shards, and then I sprinkle some of the silver glitter. Then I took my pin light, cured those butterfly pieces down into the gel, and then we fill with our acrylic. Just pop it onto the nail and make sure it's straight. Onto the filing, I'm using this tiny little metal file that I got from AliExpress. For the size, it's kind of, I don't know, it's not that uncomfortable to use, and it's actually really strong, which is why I love it. It doesn't bend at all, so it really gets those sides straight. And then I think this is maybe a medium grit sanding band. I'm just going over the tops of the nails and just making sure that the cuticles are blended. And I always like to take the sidewalls down just a little bit, just to kind of pull them in a little bit. And then I take this little needle bit. I don't know what you call these. Cuticle bit? I don't know. But I use it to go up under the nail, right where the natural nail meets the fake nail. Sometimes you can get overspill of the acrylic and it kind of gets uncomfortable, and plus stuff can get stuck under it. So you always want to file that clean or even smooth. And then I take my buffer to get rid of any scratches and just further flush out the sidewalls and the cuticle. And then I'm taking some of these rhinestones and randomly placing them over the nail. And I just used some top coat to set those rhinestones in, so just a little bit of cuticle oil, and here is the finished result. These came out very ethereal. They remind me of like a fairy flower garden, fairy flower butterfly garden. I don't know, but these were so cute. I had to force myself to take these off, and I definitely saved them in my nail graveyard, but so pretty. You guys give me a like and a comment down below if you love this set as well. All of the products, well, most of what I can find or remember will be in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and until next time, bye!